saddest experience in my life. Okay. Through the shards of a broken home, you and us apart. It cannot be denied that most of what gives us the deepest emotions are the things that happen in our family. When I was young, many people would ask me about my father. They would look at me with exaggerated looks of pity and speak of assurances that I will make it without a father. And I was like, why? What happened to my life? Losing a father, I did not even have photographs or vivid memories of him. Fatherlessness to me at that time was merely like a challenge to succeed. It was a spice to your wins. Because as a child, it was that. I did well in school and they would applaud me for making it without a father. A bit of cruelty, maybe, yes, but it made the journey more meaningful. It was not sad. That was all. It was not sad until loneliness slipped in, just when I was on my way to young adulthood. That was when I realized that I had been walking with blood-tainted steps through this brokenness. That was when I realized I lost a father. I lost a piece of myself. I lived with my grandparents while my mother worked for a living, and me and my siblings were supported as best as they could. And yet, growing up, there had always been an independent side of myself, allowing me to venture on my own. I ventured opportunities. I courageously set my place to new environments, and I have family. I have people who chose me for a home. And so I thought, I don't need a father. However, I know many great fathers and have seen what only them can do. Despite of saying I grew up completely, despite of being broken, I thought about my father and the things that he alone can do in my life, in my family, in our family. So I dreamed bigger. My education appeared to be like a bridge that will connect me to him. For what did I know? I cannot reach him. Maybe one day when I will be successful, I will have money of my own, I will see him. And don't ask me what I will say because I don't know. I didn't know. I only prepared myself by telling myself that I will only listen. And probably then the words will come out. The words will come out. And so I never heard about him for a long time until that one morning I did. I found that he had been trying to reach us. So he had been building a bridge of his own too. But still, it was too late. After all the years that I longed for him, but I was silently eager for some news about him, finally I can see him. But why? He died. Of all the bridges we built, death was the only thing that led me to his place. I was doing laundry when my aunt came home with the news. Bella, your father died. Father who? Your father. I was rubbing clothes with both hands, but really, I was numb anymore. And then my grandma said, you don't have to be sad because he was an irresponsible father after all. Okay, I can't cry. That would mean I'm sad, right? And it was still very early in the morning, and I noticed a thick bead of sweat streaming down my cheeks. But then as I felt my baby breath, both my eyes warmed and misted, I knew. That was a tear. I was sad. I was sad and devastated that he died. And how could it be surprising that a daughter shed a tear in his father's death? And for the first time in 15 years, I felt how it feels to have the entire world crumbling down, how it feels to be completely hopeless, how it feels to be floating numbly in the void. All these in 20 seconds, 18, 19, 20. I felt my body back again. I moved, and I wiped the salty waters off my face. That was May 10, 2016, 4 days after his death. And on May 12, we went to see him. And the thing was, I did all the speaking, fighting off that reality that he won't hear me anymore, that he can't hear me anymore. Why? Do you think he listened? That he heard me? Did you hear me? I always believed that the love you shared was real, that maybe it just didn't last. But Father, That's me. Sometimes I add a bit of pessimism and trying to be optimistic. Maybe that was why you weren't home, because home wouldn't be home with us together. Maybe the sufferings we had had cut us deeper if you and Mama had chosen to stay under one roof. Maybe you and Mama, you and us, we were just not meant to be after all. Maybe all the things that happened were already the better ways for us. What if we were actually saved by a greater despair from greater suffering? So maybe this is already the best design of my life. For your life, for my life, for the people around us. And I am old enough to understand that. Father, in this world, in my life, you matter. I lost you. You were a dream, and that was for the rest of your life. You were a dream to me. And now I can only love you, I can only cherish you for the rest of mine. I forgive you. Please forgive me. Be at peace now.
So beautiful. Oh, wow.
You wrote it when? When did you write it?
I wrote it last week. Yeah, because I had vacant
ago.
time. I was working on my OJT and then I was finally accepted, so I got time to write it.
Where will you be doing your OJT?
I applied in Thailand. It's just near where I am residing, where I'm currently residing.
Great.
So yes, thankfully I was accepted there. So it's in Thailand.
And your father died many years.
No, but it was a passion actually. I'm just very glad for this opportunity to finally show up part of that.
What was-
You remember the vagina monologue?
Yeah, yes.
And I saw her.
You saw her before?
No. I'm seeing her just now. And how this is so possibilities, how
Yeah.
this is so forward looking to what will be, okay?
Oh yes. It's a springboard. It's her springboard towards
Not only
really
her, but what will
as a
be
monologue
the scenario of our production.
after.
also.
Yeah. So what was the last line you said? What was the last sentence?
Oh, it would be at peace now.
No, it before that.
I forgive you.
I forgive you. Please forgive me. Be at peace now.
Wow, thank you.